good afternoon, everyone. It's been another wild week in the West. March 30th today. Welcome back. Another episode of Wild West. Hope everyone's been well. Hope it hasn't been too wild. Take a seat and relax. And invite my friend Chris to jump on. Aloha, Chris.
Aloha.
All right. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Been a busy week, but still hanging in.
Good. I know it's been a fast week. It's flying
this,
by.
This week went just like phew.
Yeah, it wasn't even it's so trippy. It feels like everyone's feeling the same way.
I felt like Speedy Gonzalez,
I don't even know what happened this week.
Yeah,
I'm just glad the weekend's coming up.
I mean, I mean, time really flies, and spring is right around the corner. And when spring is here, then the rainy season comes, and somewhere in Japan as well. So in your case, you have a good season all around year long.
It's the same the whole year. Yeah.
Is it kind of boring to have the same season every single day?
If you have that's a very good question. I'll answer it to the T. It's boring if you have no hobbies that required this weather. So if I didn't fish, I probably would be very bored. But I need this weather to catch the fish I want.
Yeah.
Or people who surf. They pack up everything, quit their job, move everything to Hawaii just so they can surf every day without wearing a wetsuit. You know what I mean? So those people appreciate it. People who hike. If you're just there's a lot of people who really are bored with the weather. These people are the ones who don't do anything. They really don't go out and do anything. So, yeah. But I think I choose this over everything. I'd rather go and travel in winter. I don't want to live where it's freezing.
Nah, true.
That sounds painful. I don't know how people can wake up 6 a.m, go to work in like 20 degrees.
Not so that, man. Some countries, I mean, when winter comes in not North Pole, but like in,
even Russia, dude, like it's crazy cold over there.
Yeah, I was there. I've been there. I was in Finland even last summer, and
Finland's super cold. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, but
I could not do it.
But when winter is so long for them, and and like the sun never goes down, right? So it's always bright. And even in Europe, it's like it gets dark. It's 10 p.m. depending on the season.
Alaska's like that. There's a place called Barrow, Alaska. It's 30 days of night and then 30 days of light. I can imagine you go crazy over there. I'd probably lose my mind. 30 days of night is... Imagine if that happened in America. The crime rate would skyrocket 99%.
True.
Overnight.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, come on. The weather is changing all around the world, and sometimes, hurricanes.
It is.
I don't know, like,
There's some weird... The weather is weird these days. It's not like even Japan, bro. Like I used to go to Japan as a kid in the fall. October was freaking cold.
Yeah, now it's super warm.
The trees the leaves aren't even turning red and yellow yet.
Yeah, you gotta go to
still green.
Mid-November.
Right? And then it's over. And then you're right into winter. I remember that as an adult. I stayed right. Remember when I was in Japan a long time? I met you.
Yeah.
Right? So I got there like right in the beginning of October. It was hot as balls. Right? Near like the late November, out of nowhere, it turned into fall. Rokko Mountain was all red. I feel like in 1 week, and then boom, winter.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is this? There's no fall.
Yeah.
It really isn't.
Yeah, the climate change is really happening rapidly, and like people talk about like all these, human-caused disasters happening all over the world, including earthquakes and hurricanes and all conspiracies. But I don't know what the truth is. But the the level of the disasters are getting bigger.
I think we do have a big part in the weather change. I mean, if you go back to during COVID, right? There were like visual images of the ocean in Hawaii, the beaches in Hawaii. You know how much cleaner it got? It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crystal clear. I remember.
Yeah, it went from Honolulu to Bahamas. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So we play a big part in contaminating this earth for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Mm.
Absolutely.
I don't know when the next COVID comes. If it ever comes, I mean, it's probably going to be the same style. So, you know, it's gonna...
I'm ready for the next one. Just, hey, as long as they keep giving us stimuluses. I know they weren't doing that in Japan, but dude, Trump was breaking us off money. He was giving us money. He's giving us $1,200. He gave us $1,200, I think, 3 times. You know what I mean? And we didn't have to do, dude, he just put it in our bank accounts. We didn't have to ask. That's the craziest part. I kept asking my friends, like, how's the orange man going to put money? Like, is he going to give us a check? Everyone's like, yeah, he's going to give us a check. Everyone woke up with $1,200 in their checking account. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The government is nuts. They know exactly where our bank is.
True. That's kind of scary at the same time.
It was weird. You know, I thought they would send something like, fill this out.
Yeah.
But with your bank information and expect a deposit in 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what I expected. No, the orange man went on the news. He was going to do it, and he did it. Shout out to Orange Man. I'll never forget what he did for us.
You can always thank me exactly the way you just did.
Coronavirus could happen. I'm still going to be orange. And everybody, and guess what? Everyone's going to get paid. Everyone's going to be orange.
And he's going to come hunt you down. Be careful.
I'm with him, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm, you know, he knows.
Same here.
Yeah. I'm, you know, let's make America orange again. Okay? Paint America orange.
Yeah, it's funny how stuff works around, but I mean...
They were protesting Trump in Waikiki yesterday.
Really? About what?
Protesting Trump and Elon Musk. They were, and Tesla, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're not happy with.
But I don't know what Tesla did. I mean, you know, they didn't harm anybody, right? Maybe.
Well, the thing is, dude, there was like 20 of them. The average age must have been 75.
No,
I'm not even lying. There were people older than, you know what I mean? There's a majority of old people. And I get you got to fight for the change in your life.
Yeah.
How much life is really left? If I'm 75, I'm not fighting for anything. Except for my retirement checks. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point there.
That the change is over, right? Whatever happened in 75 years, that was the change. I'm not protesting on the street.
Yeah.
75 in the hot sun. I was surprised. You know, you'd be surprised in Hawaii with the types of protests we have. We had the Palestinian protests. That was I just didn't expect it. To pop up in Hawaii. I mean, I'm sure, you know, there's a lot of races in Hawaii, and I'm sure there's a community here, but I never knew of one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nah, I mean, it happens all over the world. I mean, right now, if the Musk problem.
There was dude, there was a protest in Japan about Duterte.
Yeah, the Philippine.
Did you hear about the it wasn't a protest, I'm sorry. It was like a march or a rally. Did you see any of that?
No.
I was surprised to see that.
But in a way, man, maybe he could be losing power. You know, he was like been told like in the past that he was the Trump of the Philippines, right?
He's a little more extreme than that.
Yeah. Of course, I understand.
He was, He went on a full-scale war with the drug lords in the Philippines. They had to declare martial law. It got pretty nuts. Which city? I think Davao City. There was like a 2-week standoff. I'm talking like the people, the drug lords. They had like a little army too with legit military grade weapons. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That happens when the country is just not regulated as it should be. You know what I mean? So much stuff comes in and out of Philippines. Even the the Sinaloa cartel, you know, the Mexican drug cartels. Dude, they use Philippine as a stop.
Nice.
Some of them use them as a stop. Yeah, to get the drugs in and out. That country is pretty lawless. I still want to go though. Duterte is not in power. He's not in power. I told myself I'd never go with him in office. But he's not in power anymore. Yeah, I go.
Nah,
I definitely go.
I've been there for my, school program, and
That's cool.
yeah, and also I went with basketball to school and class trip, and also I went with work when I was traveling with the ships and stuff, and it was good. Cebu was nice, and
Beautiful. I really want to go to Cebu.
yeah,
Beautiful.
it's beautiful, and everything is, the living standards is cheaper. I mean, for us, I mean, yen is a little bit weak right now, so I don't know.
But still, yen compared to Philippine pesos must be still a great rate.
Yeah,
Still
probably.
a great rate.
Mm-mm-mm.
I think so.
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, where my friend, my good friend's Filipino, right? He told me, so his mom is on the wealthier side, but where his father's from in the Philippines, he told me $5 would change somebody's life.
Oh yeah.
But he said that to warn me, right?
Mm.
Don't be walking around with your iPhone out like it's nothing, like it's a piece of plastic.
Yeah.
That iPhone will change somebody's life. They get a hold of that thing.
True.
They will sell that thing and feed their family with that thing.
Yeah, and guns are everywhere. Yeah, I mean,
in the Philippines, they the issue was when they made a factory, right? They started, the actual gun companies in America, and in Brazil they made factories there because it's cheaper to make guns in the Philippines, right? The issue is, well, you just taught these Filipino guys how to make guns, so they're making it after work for themselves and selling it to whoever wants to buy it, right? Because they're getting paid pesos. They want to make as much money as they can, so they learn how to make the guns and they do it on their own. It's kind of like Chinese knockoff products, like a Chinese Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah.
The guys who make it are the same people who make Louis Vuitton bags. They just learned it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it's scary. They're doing that with guns. Yeah. I seen the documentary. Yeah, they're making actual guns in the Philippines.
Kind of scary.
It's a little nuts. It's a little nuts. Yeah. But I heard even Manila is crazy.
Manila,
I probably go to
downtown Manila is not that safe. I mean, even when I was there,
this is what I've heard. This is what I've heard.
Even Mexico, yeah. I mean, Guatemala.
Oh, I really want to go there, but dude, I mean, they mistakenly shoot American tourists.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get shot by mistake.
True.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
I'd rather get shot because somebody was mad at me. I don't want to get shot by mistake.
Yeah, you got a point.
Then I die for no reason. That sucks. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe Baja California. You ever heard of Baja California? It's in Mexico, but it's like, I'd probably go there to start. But I mean, you go to Tijuana, there's a risk. There's a level of risk. Yeah.
Well, there's safe places and not safe places. So you go to the right places with the right people, and you'll be, I think, all squared up.
All my listeners right now, I want to let you guys know. You guys talk about you guys want to travel the world. 85% of the world is dangerous. Okay. So please keep that in mind. Yeah.
All right. Sounds like fun. So it's about time to it's time to wrap up. So anyways, if you guys got comments, messages, give us a shout out ashiradio@gmail.com, and on X, ashiradio, the Wild West, TWW, or just WW, and wrap it up.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I wish we had more time. I want to talk about the tariffs, but we'll save it for next time. Keep an eye on April 2nd, our American listeners. If you're not in stocks, not a big deal, but keep an eye on April 2nd. We'll talk about it. Appreciate y'all. Have a great weekend. See you guys next week.
All right. I'll see you next week. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Aloha.